Hi, Taurus. This is your general reading for August of 2020. This is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you completely, but I pray that everyone receives at least one or two messages from the reading that will assist you on your journey. At least one or two, if not more. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus. And yeah, I'm a Taurus Sun, so I'm a little bit nervous about this reading. Oh yeah, so deception and envy right at the bottom of the deck. Okay, anyways, so what I got for Taurus while I was meditating on the energy was time to let the walls down and become familiar with being vulnerable. Fun, right? So I pulled blind spot oracles to help see what our blind spots are this month. And we got limits. And then we also got others see it, but you don't. Limits, I feel like, because Taurus individuals are very stubborn. Like, if you tell us we can't do something, we like to prove that we can, right? Like, don't limit us to anything because we strive to break those limits. But when that becomes a problem is when we limit ourselves from things that we desire, or when we don't respect other people's limits or boundaries. Usually we don't do that because we don't respect our own limits or our own boundaries. What I feel like this is saying to us, though, is that it's time to start becoming vulnerable with ourselves, enough so that we can see our own personal truth. It almost feels like we deny our truth, especially when people try to tell us our truth. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be difficult for me. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I'm almost feeling like it's time to stop denying what it is that we desire so that we can make other people happy. All right. So we have passion ignited. So in August, I feel like we're going to receive something from Source that is going to give us a glimpse into what it is that makes us feel passionate, that excites us, that lights this fire within. And it's going to connect us into Source. It's going to open our crown chakras up, and we're going to be wide open receiving messages, and it's going to scare the shit out of us. Okay. If you find yourself in this energy, being trapped in fear, be compassionate with yourself, be patient with yourself, explore and become curious about what the fear is within you that's being awakened during this time. They're just further wounds to continue looking at in order for us to heal and come together and have all the different parts of us within us integrate so that we can operate on a level that's more complete and more whole. We have the Justice card, balance. This is nothing to fear. This is us coming into balance with what it is that we desire, coming to a place where we feel balanced enough, where we feel in balance to achieve what it is that we desire. Obstacles and challenges. If you find yourself experiencing obstacles and challenges in August, it's time to find where are you not balanced. If you look on here, there's a carving in the plank below the feet. I can't really see it, but it looks like an eagle. And the eagle to me represents seeing the bigger picture. Like the obstacles and challenges that maybe we're going to encounter, we need to zoom out and see the bigger picture. Maybe they're not really obstacles and challenges. Maybe they're gifts from Source, guiding us towards a different path, saving us from doom, or just a situation that is not a match to who you are or who you're becoming. Okay, this passion ignited is not going to feel like passion being ignited to start with. But it's because the spark, this fire is being lit within, that some things are coming to the surface and we're able to see them more clearly. And these are things that are needing to be seen. This is crazy. Okay. This fire from within that's being lit is allowing us to see things with a better perspective. It's like we feel like it's showing us that we need to rest. If we continue powering through life the way that we do, we're going to end up empty. We need to rest. We need to recharge. We need to rejuvenate. Otherwise, we're going to end up dead. And maybe not physically dead, but we're going to end up feeling dead inside. You know, completely defeated. No longer wanting to go through life. We can't keep pushing our limits. We need to respect what our bodies and our physical, our beings are trying to tell us. We're tired. Tired of feeling empty. This was a lot. I'm not gonna, I'll pull this one because that one got left by, tired of trying to take care of everyone else. Period. I just want to rest. By taking care of other people, I don't necessarily mean like financially or physically. I feel like it's, a lot of it is like emotionally. We're trying to fulfill everyone else, trying to lift up everybody else, trying to make everyone else happy and taken care of and nourished and nurtured. But yet we forget to do that for ourselves. All right, crown chakra. King of Cups. King of Wands. Star card. It's time to become open to what we desire. And I almost feel like, because Taurus is a feminine sign, we need to wake up to our masculine energy. Yes, we understand that we desire this, whatever it may be. We understand that we have great ideas and great passion for creating and receiving abundance and prosperity, and then sharing it. Giving and receiving, giving and receiving. Taurus is good at that. Sometimes. I take that back. Taurus is good at pulling in and giving away. Pulling in and then giving away. I almost feel like it's time now for us to focus on what it is that's going on within us. Like, what is it that we desire? What is it that is my truth? And then connect to our masculine energy and be able to manifest it into the world with loving kindness, but also the power and authority that we have naturally. It's not the power over kind of power. It's the empowered being from within. All right. Yes, my hands are getting tired. So many kings coming up. Emperor. Seriously. Yeah. This trapped in fear is funny. So there's the King of Coins, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. It's almost like we don't want to embrace this part of ourselves, the entrepreneur and the one who takes leadership. Because every time we do, we get torn down. That's where the vulnerability lies. Where have we been disempowered in our lives? So much so that we equate leadership and empowerment and success to be bad. Justice card. It is our destiny to live in a space that feels so inspired, so active, so enlightened. And not like a spiritual enlightenment, but just like, and not above other people, but like, I don't know. like we're meant to be in a place that is filled with beauty and wonderment and excitement and inspiration and adventure. It's almost like, so when I think of myself as a Taurus, I do like having that home stability and a place to call home and put my roots down. But at the same time, I like to go and explore. I don't necessarily like to go out in public or be with large crowds. But for me, a good time would be like going on a road trip and finding small little towns to explore. I'm a nerd. Um, what can I say? But that's the kind of energy. Like whatever it is that we desire, we should be able to manifest. And we're meant to share it with the people that we love. And it's not just karmic love. It's like fated. It's that true love and not transactional love. It's not for convenience. It's not for because it looks good from the outside. It's because it feels good from the inside. And then we have the Hierophant. We have this. This is us. This is Taurus. We're meant to embrace who we are on the inside. We're meant to wake up the wisdom that we have within us and apply it to the knowledge that we gain along the way. And then we're meant to disperse it outwards to the people around us. So obstacles and challenges are obstacles and challenges that we create in our own minds. We're blind to the big picture. What is the big picture? The big picture is that it's all an illusion. It's not real. It's obstacles and challenges that we create in our own mind because of our own fear. Three of Cups. What our obstacles and challenges are actually what will bring us joy. What we perceive to be our obstacles and challenges is actually what will bring us joy. But there's a wall against it. There's a wall up. There's a defense around us. For some reason, we limit ourselves to how much we enjoy because we're afraid of having it taken away. We limit ourselves to how much joy we are able to experience because we are afraid that it will be taken away. Base chakra, Knight of Wands, becoming grounded, becoming rooted. This idea of not really becoming attached to anything, like it's good to be non-attached, but this idea of not allowing ourselves to be emotionally open or open to if we continually run away from our emotions and what brings us joy. The Tower. Tower's going to come in. Our tower is going to crumble and fall. And it's when we are left with nothing, we'll realize that our ship was there the entire time. Instead of having to wait for our ship to sail in, wondering why it doesn't ever come in, we need to let everything fall away first before we can recognize it. Is that right? Okay, so let's pull an oracle card. Sacred Rebels by Elena Fairchild. Saw that. Jumped out immediately. We've got receiving. Okay. It says, you are so loved. Your every need is witnessed and responded to by the universe. However, you sometimes forget this. You become swept up in the momentum of habitual consciousness, and you forget to take the moment to stop, breathe, and be. In that moment, you can receive the love of the universe that is receiving you. It will nourish you with contentment and energy. You have not done this enough, so your soul is becoming parched and it is drying out. Energy has been going out of you, but there is not enough coming back in. It is time to bring something back in for you, to receive and be received. You are being offered a chance, the restoration now. You are being offered a chance for restoration now, to feel nourished, cared for, and loved. Accept it. You deserve it. I should look at myself. The healing process below will help you surrender any guilt or shame you feel for having needs in the first place. It will help you overcome any struggle that you have It will also help you overcome any struggle that you have receiving and accepting so that your needs can be met. Do you know how much joy the universe gains from being able to give to you? When you delight in what you receive, when you openly embrace a gift and are so happy with it, the universe is fully received by you. In this space, there is joyful communion between you and life. Energy flows more freely and magic happens. When you demur, saying you cannot accept, that is too great a gift, or that you are not worthy, you are impeding that flow. You are inhibiting the communion, the connection, the playful interaction between you and the universe. Enough with the false modesty and guilt. You are a radiant sun in human clothing. An exquisite life experience is your birthright. Yes, an exquisite life experience is your birthright. Enjoy it. Soak it up, all of it, including the restoration of sacred rest. From that place of nourishment, you will more effortlessly create, live, and love with greater energy and thriving, pulsing passion. The earth rests each night so it can greet the sun again each morning with spectacular living art of the sunrise. Allow yourself to switch off. Step away, close the laptop, switch off the phone, and just be with yourself for a little while. You will return and be more efficient and effective. Rest now, play now, and work later. Forget your worries for a while, switch off, do something else. Let it all go and it will all flow. The healing process. Say out loud, I release all false guilt and shame about having needs and all false beliefs about rest being wasteful or unnecessary. I accept healthy, productive, sacred rest and the gifts of happiness that it brings. I understand that rest and activity, balance, feed and nourish each other. There is sacred healing that happens through rest, which is very powerful. I accept and receive this now. Through unconditional love, this is now so. Then there's a story. The great French Impressionist painter Monet sat in his garden on a warm afternoon. He was napping lightly on his garden bench, with the sunlight dappling gently through the straw hat resting over his face. It was soft and warm on his closed eyelids. He sighed contentedly. A nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence, keen to know what the brilliant artist was up to now. Sir, you are resting, the curious neighbor called out. No, responded Monet, wriggling to get even more comfortable on his reclining garden chair. I am working. He relaxed further as the mild breeze tickled the hair on his forearms. Monet returned to his garden the next day. Consumed by the urge to translate his feelings onto the canvas, he painted with great energy and focus. He was inspired, and the paint flowed. Again, the nosy neighbor poked his head over the fence. He called out, Sir, you are working. No, the artist said, barely pausing with his brush. I am resting. When you're done reading the story, give yourself a hug and perhaps a nap or a cup of tea, or do a little dance around your living room, or paint, relax, go for a walk in the park, or do a spot of window shopping. Just be, play, laugh, and relax. Give yourself what you feel you need at this time. If you aren't certain, that's fine. Guess. And know that the more often you do this, the more skilled you will become in identifying and meeting your needs. So, Taurus and myself, rest. Allowing yourself to rest and allowing yourself to heal with the divine is our sacred work. And everything else is just being. So, if you resonated with this, leave a comment and let me know what you feel about it. Or if you don't, either way. If you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. Have a wonderful August. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.